Hi, I'm Kesia Robinson, and this is Inspiring Young Champions. This is a channel for young people, about young people, and for anyone who wants to motivate them or set them on the right path. We welcome today Taahir Bulbulia. He's a 21-year-old student at the University of the West Indies, Cave Hill in Barbados. He serves as an ambassador to the International University Sports Federation, a position he holds for 2 years. He's also the vice president of the Cave Hill Guild of Students. And earlier this year, he was selected as one of the top 20 finalists for the 2021 Commonwealth Youth Awards. This award recognizes young people across Asia, Africa, the Caribbean, Europe, Canada, and the Pacific who are making an impact in their community. So this is quite a mouthful to hear. Yeah, what more about Taahir Bulbulia would you want everyone to know about you?
Kissy, I think you put everything there. You did your research well.
Thank you.
Well, as you said, I'm a 21-year-old final semester sports science student. I would have attended the Christchurch Foundation School, secondary school. Primary school, I went to St. Cyprian's Boys. I love sports. I love cooking. I love just interacting with people.
Yeah.
And I like going to the beach and just being around people. I like to speak and engage with people and have conversations and just try to make an impact as best as possible in my space around me.
That is beautiful. I see you love the beach, so hence why you have that beautiful scenery behind you.
Yeah, that's Backstrom Beach actually.
Is that right?
Yeah, my sister. Yes, my sister took the picture. She likes taking pictures, so.
Oh wow, good talent there as well. That is beautiful. So you are also the founder of the Sports Science Society. It's a student-based organization, I read, that promotes the holistic benefits of sport and provides mentorship to at-risk youth on mental health, sports law, and drug prevention. This is a fantastic feat, I would say. So tell us, how did you come up with that idea and what did you have to do to make it happen?
Well, the Sports Science Society was launched in 2019 in my tenure as the first ever faculty of sport representative on the Guild of Students. So the Faculty of Sport is a faculty at the campus, Cave Hill campus. We were the newest faculty, but now they have the Faculty of Culture now. So we came into existence in 2017, but we never had a rep on the Student Guild until 2019. And I ran in the election and served as the Faculty of Sport representative on the Guild. So I was going into my second year on campus, and we realized within the Faculty of Sport there was no real active participation or student engagement in the faculty. Obviously, because we were still new, obviously we weren't as well established as a social sciences or a law that had been around for years. So I saw the need for student representation first and foremost, student engagement, and then provided opportunities for our students. So I would have sat down with a team around me and we would have said, all right, let's start the Sports Science Society, which would be the representative body of the Faculty of Sports students.
Okay.
And we would have planned and we had the launch in October of 2019, October 14th. We had the Minister John King, at the time Minister of Sport, come and speak at the launch. It was a really good launch, and we really felt the buzz in the faculty for probably the first time that students were so actively engaged. But spinning it back a bit, in September, what happened was that they had the Inter-Campus Guild Council meetings, which is the highest student meetings at all the campuses. So you know how you have the CARICOM heads meet, heads of government will meet. So you basically have the guilds, the student guilds from Mona, St. Augustine, now Open Campus, Five Island, and Cave Hill will meet over a week period. And in that week, you would have the chance to put in forward proposals of what you want to see established on each campus.
Right.
So I put forward a proposal called Breaking Barriers Through Sport Development. And this was approved because when you go to those meetings, it's like a high level meeting, and that was like a jump for me because you're frightened, like, and then you're seeing some proposals not getting accepted. So it's like, is my one really good? You ask yourself that in the meetings.
Right.
Am I gonna get? You don't want to go through that hurt. You really put in the work. So thankfully, mine was approved,
Okay.
and basically, the breaking barriers through sport development was where we would form a team and we would utilize our skills because we wanted to promote the holistic benefits of sports and sport development to a society and to our communities. So we would formulate a team and we would mentor students in different areas such as personal development, drug prevention, sports, obviously, but the sub themes of participating in sports. And then we would be able to then go into communities, go into clubs, go into the national sporting organizations, federations, and basically offer our expertise because there was no practical component to the course. So we wanted to put necessarily the theory to practice along. These are the some themes which are of utmost importance, especially to the youth. And then we will go into the communities and offer our expertise in the field.
Okay. How has it been going for you? How would you describe then the uptake?
It has been brilliant, honestly, because sports is not seen. Unfortunately, sports in the Caribbean is still seen as just kicking ball of football or playing cricket.
Yeah, just a
You
little
don't. A lot of people
scrimmaging a
don't.
little bit, Yes, yes.
Yeah, sports is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and unfortunately, we in the Caribbean don't see that value, that importance. So what we're
Yeah.
really trying to push is that whole value of what sports bring to people, what sports brings to communities, what sports bring to a nation, how sports can bring benefit to the economy. You're in HR management, HR resources in sports. So
Yes.
so it's a whole thing that we're just trying to promote the whole benefit, the holistic approach, the holistic benefits of participating in sports. So when we go to people or when we go in communities or when we go into a national sporting organization, they're like, whoa, even I didn't know about all these benefits of participating in sport. So
Okay.
when now we provide a student to a national sporting organization to work in the sporting organization, um, they start to get professionalized as well. So it benefits the organization, it benefits the students within the organization, the players, and then the student in essence benefits at the end of the day because they're getting practical experience in the field. Because now when they come
Exactly.
to KCA for HR management and they ask what experience you have in the field, you can say, well, I've
Yeah.
worked with the Rugby Federation and this is what I would have done. That's what we would encourage them to do. So
Okay.
honestly, the impact has been good. We've worked hand in hand with many of the national sporting organizations, a lot of communities. We've looked to partner with youth groups so that when we go together and we really show them. And one thing for me is like the you never know who you're impacting because you may go and talk to a youth group, but you don't remember everybody. And then
Yeah.
you're walking down through town and the little boys see you and they come, you remember me? You remember me?
Yes.
You,
For
you,
sure.
you teach me so much. Or you will see a parent and the parent will look at you and be like, you really put a positive impact in my child's life. You made a change after.
Okay.
So that's how it is for me personally.
That
That's where I
is
like to see the impact.
that's beautiful. Okay. Awesome. So what or who would you say influenced you on this journey?
Well, first of all, I must thank Almighty God because everything is a blessing from God
Praise
and
the Lord.
nothing is possible without Him.
That's correct.
And honestly, in this journey, I started playing sports from a young age. My sister would have introduced me to cricket. So from
Okay.
3 years old, I was
Yeah.
playing at Carlton Cricket Club. So she would carry me in the backyard, but my grandmother got me bowling. But your sister, the brother-sister rivalry, you don't want to listen to she, 'cause I think I doing the right thing.
You
And she
know it
think she
all.
doing the right thing. So then my parents would have seen my love and they would have put me into the Carlton Cricket Club. So my family has been like supporting me. I grew a love for sports through that. My aunt, she passed 2 years ago. Actually, this her death anniversary. Um,
Good to hear that.
yeah, so it's a tough day, but we push on.
Okay.
She had a big impact in my cricketing career. She would carry me all over all over Barbados. She would support me, buy my cricket gear. And yeah, so that was a big impact for me when she passed 2 years ago. But you push on and try to make her happy as best as possible. But yeah, my family has been the supporting figure. I have a few friends around me who really support me and push me when times are down. And yeah, that's been the support. My family and my few friends that I have and my aunt who passed on about 2 years ago.
May she continue to be your inspiration as your family as well. We always need that support system.
Yeah, because when she passed, it was a tough time for me. I went through. That was probably the toughest time in my life, to be honest. Because obviously, that was my first. That was obviously a love, but you gotta go through it in life, losing a loved one. And that was the first loved one I would have lost. But you say to yourself, would she want you in bed crying, or would she want you get up and continue fighting, continue pushing? So you had to make that decision, and you had to not hold of it. But it's a tough thing for sure.
It certainly is, but let her memories live on through your
For
work
sure.
as well. Yes,
Yes, for sure. For sure.
lovely. I'm sure she'll be proud of you, and she is proud of you, I should say.
Yes, yes.
Tahir, what would you say are the qualities that you need to help you to be successful in this arena?
Patience, discipline, and patience and discipline. Honestly, patience and discipline, because patience, why? I find we as young people just want quick success. Sometimes I fall into that too.
Everything will happen. No, it's true. Now everything has to happen. No, you know.
Exactly. We just want things. We're so accustomed to picking up our phone and it falling into our lap. But no, we don't understand how to work for things. And unfortunately, sometimes I fall into that trap and be like, ain't happening. We're going on. But you got to trust and have faith in God, and that is God timing. You could have the plan, but God has the master plan.
Yes.
So it's patience in that sense, and patience in the broader perspective as well, that we're going into a field that nobody's seeing as of importance. Everybody's seeing it that it's just on the field of play sports. So we're going to like preach to people that don't see the importance. So it ain't gonna happen a year from now, ain't gonna happen 2 years from now. So as I tell the young people that come around me and my peers and my colleagues, that we don't look for overnight success. Don't look for success a year from now, 2 years from now. We gotta look at 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line. It's an investment. You put down the groundwork now. We gotta do the hard yards, as they say, and then push. So it's just a matter of being patient and being in it for the long run. Can't just look for the overnight success that overnight rewards, because you slowly gotta set goals and then go after them. And secondly, discipline. Discipline is important. You gotta be disciplined in every aspect. Discipline in the way you interact with people, that's most important for me. Discipline in the way you carry out your work ethic. Discipline in continue promoting the goals. You have to stay disciplined to it.
Yes. Okay. So for the young man or woman who doesn't know which direction to turn at this point in time in their life, what little bit of advice would you give to him or her?
Honestly, look at what you love within yourself and concentrate on what you want to achieve. What do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be tomorrow? How can I make an impact to my family, to myself, to my community, to my nation? Right? Don't let anybody pigeonhole you into saying that you gotta go do this or you gotta do that. You gotta decide for yourself what you want to be and what you want to do. And the faster you can decide that, the faster you can be on track to making an impact and making a better you. Because when you make a better you can make everybody around you better. I always look to make an impact And I find that we as young people have to set goals for ourselves and where we want to be. Don't let anybody dictate where you should go or where you should be or what you should do. You have to decide that for yourself. And the faster you find that out, as I said, the faster you would be able to start achieving those goals that you set about.
Exactly. But there are those persons that would say, but I don't have the support, I don't have the money, I don't know what to do. Where do they start? What's the first thing that they should do then to get to, hey, I want to become a joiner? What do we need to do? What would you say to that person?
Honestly, I would say, look, go and look for those opportunities around you. Go try to have that. Don't let your surroundings dictate who you are. Don't let the lack of support dictate who you are. Because there's many times where it's just yourself. You come into this world on your own. That's a cliche statement, and you gotta leave on your own.
Yeah.
But you gotta decide for yourself.
Exactly.
You gotta really take control of you, of your life, what you want to be. And if you want to be the joiner, go there and be the best joiner you could be.
Exactly.
If you want to be a carpenter, go there and be the best carpenter you could be.
Yes.
If you want to be a person involved in agriculture, go be the best farmer you could be.
Precisely.
So start, and then you will realize once you make that start, you can never look back, because there's no perfect time to start. I find sometimes I just get stuck into it when I'm at fault. I just be like, man, I ain't gonna start today. I can start tomorrow. Tomorrow come is another excuse. Like exercising, for example. I would say, man.
Don't even talk about that.
Right. So.
Yeah.
Right. So just put on the shoes and go. If you want to go, if you gotta be a joiner, and you have the talent already, you could start your own business. To me, you don't need a formal education to be the best joiner. You could go and become an entrepreneur and start your business. Yes, having an education and a degree and the certificate is brilliant, but if that is not for you, you don't need to go to Polytechnic to learn how to make a chair. You don't need to go to Polytechnic to RBCC to learn how to fix a car. Yeah. So go and look for those opportunities where you could really learn, one, and two, show your talent and be the best.
The about that too is aligning yourself with people who might do that skill, but you want to be in the positive frame of mind as well. You have to have that positive frame of mind and seek out those positive people that you along the way. So you're quite right.
Correct. Okay. So to me, I will also say, like, is the devil don't want to see you progressing. So you got to get up and make that change. Yeah. Right. God wants to see you progressing. So
that's right. Awesome. So this has been really an enlightening conversation. Honestly, I quite enjoyed it, Taahir. It has been an absolute pleasure hearing all about your achievements so far. It's clear to see that you have great ambitions. And I have no doubt that you'll be able to accomplish that over time. As you said, is looking down in the long term, in the long run, having patience, having that discipline, and realizing that it's not something that happens overnight, but you have to put in your hard work to get to where you need to go.
Right.
So at this point in time, I want to thank you so very much, Taahir, for talking to us on Inspiring Young Champions, as we are here to share the words of wisdom to our young people who might be asking themselves, where am I going to go? Where am I going? How can I get there? And you have certainly imparted a few words of wisdom and encouragement and inspiration for our young people. So I hope that our conversation today has touched at least one life and who can go on to do the same for others.
Yes, indeed. And Kissy, I just want to thank you for having me. Certainly, it's important that we have conversations. Yes. Let's continue having conversations. I hope we could keep up. And anywhere you need any help from me, anything you would need, anybody, just feel free to reach out. I just want to thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. I really, really love the conversation.
Yes.
I know you're a little nervous in the beginning. I might sound that out, but you're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I must give you a clap. And I mean, comment in the below for Kisia for her excellent interviewing skills. But thank you so very much.
It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. And I'm sure this is not the last time that we will connect.
For sure, for sure. So take care, be safe.
Yes, and you do too. Thank you. We're inspiring young champions. We hope you like and subscribe. Be the best that you can be. Be kind, be considerate, be awesome. Thanks so much for watching.